Hey, hey, hey! It's your host, Ellie, and you're listening to the season 1 finale of My Digital Diary. Guys, we've been doing this for 10 weeks! That is such a huge commitment, and this episode's gonna be fun. I am really excited. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I sat down and started recording, I recorded like 3 minutes of this and just cut all of it and restarted, and that's when I came up with my idea. All week I've been kind of like, what am I gonna do for my finale? Like, I wasn't really sure. I had a couple ideas, and I just was like, none of this is really hitting for a finale. And so I came up with an idea. For the breaking news segment of this podcast, I'm going to re listen to episode 1 that I did not edit and reflect on who I was and who I am now and what these 10 weeks have been like so far in 2025. And I will share a little bit about my goals for next season and yeah, just kind of let you know where I'm at with this whole podcasting journey. So, but before we do that, we've got to kickstart with our expanding our taste segment. Guys, I have been going crazy trying foods. I counted like at least 5 foods this week that I've tried. And one I don't have a video for, but I'm going to describe it, and the other ones I have videos for. So, the first thing that I tried was last Friday. Funny story, me and my sister ended up going on an impromptu birthday dinner because she got the date wrong for my birthday dinner with my friends. And so we just had an intimate, just me and her birthday dinner instead, and it was perfect. Um, I tried her martini, which I think she got extra dirty, maybe. I can't remember. I can now say I do not like olives, and I do not like a martini. Just olive juice just tastes like, to me, it just tastes like a fart. Just nasty, gross. So, we'll not be having that again. Then the next day, me and my best friend went to Lambert's for my birthday lunch. And guys, that is the place to go for your birthday lunch. The guy who was doing the rolls, I think he ended up giving us like 12 rolls. It was one of it was probably my favorite birthday lunch I've ever been to. They were so nice. I got a free mug and I got a 10% off coupon to use for the next time I come. So, super duper fun. Um let's see. Okay, so here's me trying fried okra for my birthday. And I thought, what a better time to try new foods than to try all the pass arounds. They're free, and I've never tried any of them. So, we're going to start with okra, fried okra. It's tiny. I was about to say it wasn't that bad, but the way it, like, slid on my tongue, that's not. Can you try another piece? Yeah, I did not end up liking it. The like, fried part around it is obviously yummy, but yeah, just don't like okra. It's just weird and slimy. Don't like it. Alright, now I have a roll. I already usually have it with honey, but I got the sorghum, which is like molasses. You try that. Oh. It's like honey, but better. I don't know. No, not about that. And then the apple butter. I don't really like warm apples, so I bet I'm gonna hate this. Oh, Ew. It's like eating a candle. No. Yeah, did not like either of those. Tomato and noodles. Gee, honestly, that wasn't bad. I might eat a whole bowl of that if I made it at home. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, the tomato and noodles were yummy because they were weirdly really sweet. Kinsey said normal people don't make them like that, but I liked it. Fried potatoes and onions. Just eat. I want the biggest one. Pretty good. Oh yeah. That is good. Yeah, those were amazing. I just think about like these things they just pass around for free. They're so good. It just seems like, wow, what restaurant does that? Alright, I think this is the last one. Black eyed peas. No, black eyed beans? Black eyed peas? Even though the beans. Okay. I don't eat beans ever. Or not? They don't look like they're in a sauce. I'm shoving it to my face right now. Giving a stinky look. You've also given me a gross look. No. Ew. Yeah, that was so nasty. It just tasted like a mushy armpit. I don't know. So gross. Then I went to Starbucks. It was quite the fiasco. I got a DoorDash to my house because I was feeling bougie. But I think that the DoorDasher like either slammed on his brakes really hard or like turned a corner really fast and half of my drink went like all over the bag, so nothing was really edible. So I had to get it in the drive-through and I was going to be late and I was so mad and then this happened. So I just left Starbucks and she was asking me what I'm gonna do today because I'm all dressed up, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to my family birthday party. And she was like, well, I mean, we just made this drink. Would anyone in your family want it? And I was like, oh, sure. And she said, if I remember right, it was a hot white chocolate mocha, I think. And I have, I've had, like, I think I've tasted regular, like, coffee with, like, cream and sugar in it. And I've had, like, a chocolate chip frappe from McDonald's. But, like, that's all the coffee I've ever had. Didn't like either one. So I'm gonna try this. And since I literally got it for free, which hopefully no one in my family wants it because it's gonna have my lip gloss on it. So unless maybe my mom wants it, but um. So let's see. I'm wearing white, so I cannot spit it out. And I have my pink drink to wash it down if I don't like it. So let's see what I think. So that's actually not terrible. I mean, the coffee taste is really bitter. It just tastes kind of burnt. The last little bit of it, but the aftertaste tastes burnt. But that's good. Uh-oh. But guys, I will not ever be drinking, like, be a coffee drinker though, because coffee breath, bleh, I can't stand coffee breath. It's so gross. But if I could get like a white chocolate hot chocolate, like a hot chocolate with white chocolate in it, that'd be good. Because it almost tastes like hot chocolate. It just has that bitter coffee taste at the end. But that wasn't bad actually. It's just like I could probably drink a small one of those if I was really cold and that's like I mean, that's all I had, I guess. I don't know. But man, maybe I need to like because maybe if it was a little bit sweeter, it would balance out the bitterness. I don't know. Maybe I need to try some iced coffees. That wasn't too bad. All right. So out of everything I tried this week, the martini was a 1 out of 10. Only because I didn't spit it out. I didn't spit out anything I tried, which I feel like I'm getting a lot better. So martini, 1 out of 10. Disgusting. Um, the let's see what was the fried okra. Um, we'll give it a 3 out of 10. The sorghum, 2 out of 10. Apple butter, 1 out of 10. The tomato and noodles, I would give that a 6 out of 10. The potato and onions, the fried potato and onions, oh my gosh. I'd probably give that like an 8 out of 10. If I wasn't eating at Lambert's and I had that like by itself, oh, top notch. On it, like it's not the best thing I've ever put in my mouth, but it was really good. Like next time I go to Lambert's, I'm getting some. And then the black eyed peas, 1 out of 10 as well. And then the white chocolate, whatever it's called, white chocolate mocha, I would give a. Honestly, I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. I feel like if I drank them enough, I would get used to the coffee taste. I also feel like the coffee taste is like not quite as noticeable in a hot drink rather than a cold drink. But maybe I've just not had the right cold drink. I don't know. But yeah, so I tried so many things this week. I really, really think that this like exposure therapy is helping me to like not be. Oh my gosh, I forgot one more thing that I tried. Where's it at? Um. Oh, here we go. Trying. I'm trying. So Ashley, the whole thing was put on a grill.
Yeah, it's like a head of romaine, but not.
Is it called a?
On the ground.
Is it called a wedge salad? Is it a wedge salad?
They're calling it a wedge, but it's romaine instead of iceberg. But typically a wedge romaine is good.
It almost is like a cake. Like your.
Say the face right there.
No, it looked like the way you cut into it. I like that.
Yeah.
Does it have bacon on it?
Bacon, onions,
That was really good. Really good. I'm not even gonna be able to finish this. We've been eating all day, getting all the birthday freebies.
That's the best thing to do.
It was got a kick to it.
Yeah.
It's hit me in the back of the throat. Oh, I thought it was spice. I guess it is spice, but not hot spice. I've only had pad thai as chicken pad thai. Is it spicy? Oh gosh. I love pad thai. Okay, so sorry I forgot about those two things. So at my birthday dinner with my friends on the night of my birthday, we went to this restaurant called Fire and Ice, and I tried the grilled wedge salad, which was amazing. I would give that only because of the kick at the back of the throat. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. And then the pad thai, I should have just ordered that. Honestly, on it. Well, I'll give the pad thai probably a 9 out of 10. Just good, reliable, so good. Honestly, what I should have done instead of buying a full meal at my birthday dinner, I should have just gotten an appetizer because, like I said in the video, we had been eating all day long. We had Lambert's, then we had, and I don't remember the order, so this could be out of order. We had Starbucks, we had Great American Cookie. Um, that may have been it. But honestly, like Lambert's on its own, like is a one meal a day type place. Like you're not hungry. So I had a few bites of my steak, which now I know if you are going to go to a dinner that's like more than 6 people, 6 to 8 people, like we had 15. Don't order steak because I like my steak medium rare. Mine was more medium well, and it was just super chewy and gross. I didn't like it. So now I know, don't order steak, especially if you like it more on the rare side. If it's like a big group of people, because it's just less likely they're gonna do it right. Um, but I mean, my mashed potatoes were good. My cocktail was good. What everybody else had to eat was good. Oh, and I brought an ice cream cake. It was just such an amazing day. Like genuinely, that even though like I didn't like do anything crazy, it was one of my best birthdays because now we're kind of getting into like more of a recap of my week. For the day of my birthday, my best friend spent the night with me the night before. We woke up, went straight to Lambert's. We did hit all of like the birthday freebies. Then we went to a board game cafe. So fun. And then after that, we went home and got ready for dinner and then went to dinner. It was like the best amount of things to do while still being super chill. It was perfect. So now turning to our breaking news segment, I am literally going to sit here and listen to the entire thing. I'm going to listen to it and react like authentically. So here we go. Hey guys, this is Ellie, and you're listening. First of all, no music, so that was like such a jump scare. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get the cringe so bad because I feel like I'm already like this podcast is already much more different than it was the first episode, but I'm still not like a professional by any means. So this is gonna be super cringy. New My Digital Diary. So this is a brand new podcast that I'm just kind of having fun recording. Oh my gosh, the staggered breathing. I will say my mom finally hopped on the bandwagon and she's starting to listen. It's gonna take her probably a year just to listen to these first 10 episodes. She was like, "You don't talk this slow in real life." And I'm like, "Listen, I'm trying to like get my words right and not like I need to enunciate, which I'm honestly probably doing a horrible job at today because I think my lymph nodes are super swollen. They have felt so gross pretty much all week. And so if I sound stuffed up, that's why. My thoughts and just kind of creating a time capsule for myself as. But yeah, this is kind of the trial run slash episode 1. Funny enough, I did record a first episode. I didn't have the name of the podcast yet. I didn't quite have the names of all my segments down yet. Plus, I felt like I revealed too much personal. I totally don't remember that. Oh my gosh. I guess that makes sense because of like who I am, but like, man, I totally forgot I did that. So, yeah, let's get started. So, my first segment that I want to start every video, I'll have like a chatty. Oh, what did I even try? Let's see if I can remember. What food did I try in my first episode? I want to say it was an Alani flavor. Something really boring. Was it that? I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. Also, to think that this episode has the most listens or like streams because people want to like start from the beginning is so embarrassing. I'm like, guys, I have so many better episodes. Just keep going. Like, you guys could probably skip to like episode 4. Like, it gets better after that. Like, don't even episode 2. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't even. This is so cringy. Sorry. If you don't know me, I'm a very picky eater. My mom, you know, is an amazing mom. She always had food on the table, but it was very lightly seasoned. And mom literally said, yeah, I guess I'm to blame for your picky eating. I totally forgot I said this. Oh my gosh. I grew up with a lot of um, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, that type of thing. And so I never was really, I was like shamed about it by my family, but like my mom made sure that there was always something that I wanted or that I liked at every meal or family meal or restaurant or anything like that. So it kind of stunted my growth when it comes to like my taste and like my personality when it comes to food. And so I am deciding that every week on my podcast, I will either talk about a new food that I've tried in that week, or I want to potentially try something new on the podcast live. So, sorry, Mom. I did not realize I was that specific. So, I mean, it's true, but I'm kind of surprised I said it. So, I have an idea of something because I've been trying out different foods with a friend of mine, and so I kind of want to get. I've been trying out different foods with a friend of mine. Who would that be? Trying different foods. Oh! Yep. That was definitely a guy I was going on dates with. Oh! So I wonder if it was a food that he had me try. Yeah, y'all didn't know this. I was going on dates with this guy for like the first half of the podcast, and he was definitely who I called a friend. Yeah, I was going on dates with him. You're gonna get all the tea. Um, Gosh, now I think it may have been the what's it, chicken tiki masala? No, not that. The oh crap, chicken shawarma wrap. I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna be. Okay, we're gonna keep listening. And then I got a chicken shawarma wrap, which was honestly really good. So he brings me there, and I'm like, oh god, okay. And oh my god, not me yawning on the podcast. No, that's such an ick. No. Oh my gosh, I just want to take this down. It's fine. Everyone has to start somewhere. It's fine. Like even with my cashew chicken, which I live in the Midwest, so we get Springfield style cashew chicken. The blandest Chinese food you'll ever have, but it's yummy to me. I even get my sauce on the side there. So the fact that this was swimming in sauce, I'm like, oh no. But it was good. It was like, wait, sauce on the side? I haven't done that in so long. I think she's tripping. I think my past self is being a little bit exaggerative, if that's a word. She's exaggerating. I don't put it on the side anymore. I used to, not anymore. Sweet, kinda. It was good, but again, my stomach hurt afterward, sadly. We did also have garlic naan, which was yummy. And then, which honestly, naan is kind of like cheesy bread, just not quite as intense. It's kind of more flat. And then he ordered a like. To me, it tasted like a mango smoothie, but like. Oh my gosh, I totally understand what my mom is saying now. She's like, talk faster. Oh my gosh, because that's literally how I feel right now. If you happen to be listening to this episode, it gets better, okay? And when I say these things were good, like, I'm also so close to the mic. Like, I think my lips are touching the mic. It's too much. Now that I'm sitting here, I'm like, what am I even gonna do? Oh, okay. I have something. So, try. Girl, you can't. Oh my god. The way I'm like, what am I gonna talk about? Oh, I know what I'm gonna talk about. Literally me this episode, but I cut it out. Oh, how did I just upload something without editing it? The The audacity that I had. Crazy.
Episode that I ended up deleting. I well, actually, I don't want to talk about that just yet.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
This is
The
so
crazy
embarrassing.
thing is, I don't know how to edit podcasts, so
No!
people are just gonna be listening to this.
Oh no!
Can I talk? Hmm. So I feel like everything I want to talk about is gonna go in either of my other two segments. We're 15 minutes in.
Oh no, no, no. This is so embarrassing.
Well, I guess I could kind of talk about. You know what? You know what? I know what I'm going to talk about. Okay.
Oh my
So,
Oh
what
my
actually happened
god.
today?
I'm dead. I never I guys, I recorded this episode. Hit publish. Did not even listen to it back. I am so ashamed. I'm s The fact I still can't get over the fact that this episode has the most streams. I wish that this was not on the internet, and I'm putting it back on the internet again. So I'm disgusted at myself. I'm so embarrassed. Um, I'm also really interested to see what I talk about because I'm pretty sure I'm talking about leaving education, and I'm like, girl, you didn't edit this. What did you say? So let's see. Hopefully, I don't say anything too, and I don't mean to curse, but too damning, you know? Crazy.
Um, so if you don't know me, you don't know anything about me. But if you do, you know that like I said in the beginning, I've gone through a really hard season. Really, these last like 6 months, I've been really, really down. And well, actually, not even 6 months, 4 months about. And it's crazy. Wow. Sitting, hearing that, it feels like it's been a year, but it's only been 4 months. Wow. Dang.
And I later realized it really was a year. My math. I I kind of forgot. I was thinking it started back in January or no, I thought it was started back in November, but really my depression hit like in March of last year. So at that point it had been a year.
And like even up to high school, like I had a job, I was in honors classes.
Okay, this is a story literally about my life and I'm bored. Why did anyone keep listening? This is so bad.
A lot of these kids, they don't know they're moving until the morning of. And then they're swept away from their home. Or worse, they, like, someone, like a police officer will come to the school and tell them, hey, your mom, overdosed on drugs and now you're going to a group home. Like, the saddest stuff happens to them.
Okay, I was pretty graphic. That is definitely a once in a blue moon type thing, but we just saw it so often at the school I taught at. I just really would hate if like parents of students that I taught were listening and they were like, "That's not me." I know. Like and I was too broad with my description. But when it happens like multiple times a school year, it's very easy to think like it's everybody. It definitely wasn't. I would say out of all my kids that I had, like on average, I'd say 3/4 of them have had something really traumatic happen at some point in their life.
Next year has to be better. Well, we got a new principal.
Oh.
And we actually got a new principal and vice principal. And I'm not going to share a lot because what happened this year was very divisive. But ultimately, a member of our staff quit mid-year, and it was very, very divisive. It was like a civil war. Like I think of like Avengers, or no, is it Avengers Civil War or Captain? I think it's Captain America Civil War, where like it says the Sokovian Accords, and there's
Not me trying to just like pull out any Marvel info I had. God. I can't. I'm just making fun of myself now.
our new principal had, I mean, like any principal, really, even the experienced principals, didn't know how to handle it. It was her first year being a principal ever, and it was really tough. And
Ew, not me. I'm so gross. I'm like sniffing up, like I have to blow my nose. Gross. I want to delete this so bad. It's fine.
just transitions are hard, and
Ew.
that year
Oh,
though,
stop.
because it felt like so much of my principal's attention was on how do I be a principal, and oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? Like, everybody hates everybody. Everybody hates me. Everybody hates each other.
Oh my gosh, I posted this on the internet? Ellie. Oh my god.
But it just feels like, man, when I'm in the same room as this person, like, I feel like I can exhale. I feel like I can shut off the part of my brain that's anxious. And it's just so nice. So, yeah, if that special friend is listening, you know who you are. I appreciate you.
Who did I think I was? I'm not surprised now that Morgan knew immediately. My friend, she has been such a good accountability partner to me. She was like, "You're talking to him again?" I was like, "Yeah." um, yeah, so this special friend, which what the heck is that even? Who did I think I was? Um, I was definitely messing around with somebody I shouldn't have been messing around with. Someone I had dated in the past. And like honestly listening to that Ellie from 3 months ago, 2 months ago, whatever. Like I really feel for her. I remember being in that spot and not knowing what to do. And honestly, like it was life saving in that moment. I wish that it would have been, not a sinful way to get out of a depressive season, but I don't know. I just felt like he was it was like I could just take off everything that was weighing me down when I was with him, and I could just be me, and we could just hang out and not worry about school, not worry about my responsibilities or anything, and it was really fun. And like, will I ever do it again? No. But I feel for her. I feel for this Ellie and the version of me that thought this was the only choice. Um, yeah. So now, thankfully, I'm strong enough to where I don't rely on this person. I don't rely on any sort of man to make me feel content with life. But it's also like the school year's over. I mean, I felt like this for about 2 to 3 weeks now. I felt like I'm totally fine without him, totally fine without any male attention. And um so yeah, I weirdly have been slipping not into a depressive episode, but like into a very numb existence. I've been on my phone way too much. I mean my screen time, I can't even imagine. It's probably tripled in the last few days because I was on my period and my throat was hurting. And so I've just been like vegging out on the couch the last few days. And so like I'm kind of getting back into the mindset of like, I'm lonely, I'm nervous. It's like you don't feel these things when you're off your phone. It's just it's crazy. So I'm so glad that I'm so far from where I was in March. But I mean, I don't blame her, honestly. I I wish I would have been strong enough to run to God and have him be the one that saves me, which in the end he did. But yeah, Satan has really good tactics, and sometimes I fall for them. And thank God that God saves me every single time.
Can you not just date casually? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not a whore. Like, no, that's not what you mean.
Ellie!
Like, are you able to just go on a date with a guy?
Ellie, you did not just say whore on your podcast. Oh my gosh! Guys, I haven't responded in like the last 30 minutes. That's insane. Ellie! Y'all. I am so sorry for my behavior. I apologize. Oh my god, this is so cringe, guys. Ooh! Well, 10 weeks. 10 weeks. And I have grown so much that I'm embarrassed of my past self. Crazy.
I'm not ready to share exactly what is going on in my dating life. I'm not really sure what's going on in my dating life. It's kind of a big question mark right now. But yeah, so there's that. In my final segment, we are now over an hour, which is crazy. My final segment is what we
Which I'll pause. Yeah, that question mark turned into a period real quick. And I really, part of me understands where she's coming from. This 10 weeks ago, Ellie, I really think that you can, like, the point of dating is to teach the other person how to love you and how to, like, make the other person feel safe. But at the same time, every time that I've asked God a question about a man, he is so fast to answer. And if God says no, that's a no. Now, I can choose to go ahead and keep pursuing him, but I already know my answer. And so, to me, the stress of is this my person or not, that's not my job. If I start crushing on a guy, I can ask God. If a man starts pursuing me, I can ask God. And he makes it so clear that I don't need to stress about it. So, I like, again, I understand I don't feel like I need to be the one who's like, it just makes me sad to think about the Ellie who was dating my last ex because she was in turmoil the whole time. Because I really wanted to be with this guy, and he was just straight up not showing me. I was trying to make it seem like he was showing me signs that like he was the one, but he really wasn't. Like it was all fake. Like he would say something really nice, but then like or he would promise something and then never follow through. Like it was just turmoil of like I think he's a good guy, but he just really played me. And again, like I said in the past, I do wish him all the best. I hope that he gets better and does end up falling in love and treating that woman right. But it was very sad. Like that whole experience was just really sad because I was just so confused the whole time, trying to like understand his motive, trying to like excuse away any bad behavior that he would do. It was tough. So like hearing me talk about this in like response to dating him and then like kind of getting back together with him in a way, which like it was not, we were not dating, we were just hanging out. Um yeah, it's sad, and I'm glad that I'm in a much better place now, genuinely. And yeah, I'm still down to go on a date with somebody if they ask me out, because I don't feel like I think that one date can't, I mean, as long as you keep your boundaries very firm, like, is not gonna hurt you. And it helps me learn more about men in the world. But I'm not gonna put all this pressure on myself to figure it out. I'm gonna put the pressure on God because He's the one who can handle it.
Sorry, I just really had to pee. And now my Target order says that it's ready, and I
No!
already told them that I'm here, or that I'm on my way. So I'm gonna wrap this up. It's already been an hour and 16 minutes.
Not me saying I have to pee on the internet. Ellie shaking my head. I do not stand by this. I do not stand by my behavior.
And I have two friends that like legitimately have podcasts, and one of them was really excited for me. The other one I haven't told her yet, and I have a feeling I just don't. I'm like, guys, I'm not trying to
I will never ever forgive myself for posting what I'm about to say.
be a professional podcaster. This is just for fun because I like to yap and I like the planning part and I liked naming all the segments, and I just want to feel like a talk show host, but or like a radio show host, you know? Um, so who knows? This might die after like 3 episodes. I'm not trying to come for anyone's job or anything. I
That's it.
just like to have fun, and I hope that she takes it well. If you're listening, hi, you know who you are. I love you. I listen to your podcast, and I love you. So,
So
yeah.
embarrassing. Gosh, that was so long. Okay, I'm leaning back. I'm hanging out because that was an hour and a half of me listening to that. Holy cow. I'm so sorry to everyone who had to listen to that or who felt like they had to because they were my friend. I hope that's not how all my episodes are. I don't know, guys. That was tough. Um, now I've added music. Now I feel like I planned them out a lot better. Um, this one not so much. This one was just kind of, I feel like I'm just throwing it together, but yeah. So my goals for this time off, I'm going to take 4 weeks off. I explained this last week, but these 4 weeks are going to be spent on me trying to batch a lot of episodes. I have a couple of ideas that I want to do for solo episodes, and then I just want to get everyone on. I want to get all my friends and family on my podcast, have them share what they're an expert on, have them bring a food that they love, and just like have a good time. So, hopefully, in these next 4 weeks, I can get a bunch of episodes together. That way, for season 2, I just have to like choose what episode I'm going to upload for that week and then edit it and schedule it to post. And then for my birthday, I got a phone vlog set up. I've been dabbling with it and I'm so excited. I think I'm going to start my monthly vlogs in June. I have tested my front camera and my back camera and, light and like sound and all these sorts of things. And I think I'm ready. I just need it to be June so I can start. My June vlog should have my first Nashville trip in it and just kind of my everyday, what I end up doing with my life. Um, in the summer, it might be like a get ready with me one day. It might be a here's my morning routine, my evening routine. Just fun stuff that will all be compilated into like one June vlog. It should be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. Job update. I still don't have a job. I am starting to get stressed out about it. Um, every time I pray though, like I just feel like God is like reassuring me like everything's going according to plan. And I'm just like, okay. It's like thank God I'm still like getting paid, but it's scary that like I'm not employed right now. I'm unemployed. Oh, I'm about to literally go apply to Hallmark as a part-time like summer worker just to like I don't know. It's just it's really starting to freak me out and I think I think this is like a sign that I've been on my screens for too long because I'm starting to really doubt what I've heard from God. Even though I fasted about it, I wrote it down, I went back and read it. Like it has been so consistent. And even like my backup job that I applied to because I really wasn't wanting to trust God, that fell through, which I should have been a shoo in for. So honestly, I think that kind of shook my confidence, which I feel like it shouldn't have. I feel like it should have been like, oh, you can trust God. Like, He's trying to make you only trust in Him. Ugh, but it's hard. It's like if I can get a no from that job that was a backup job, why would I get a yes to my present day dream job? Like both of them sound like awesome options, but I just feel like this option of what I really want to do right now seems so perfect with where I'm at emotionally, what my goals are for the rest of 2025. I just feel like it's a perfect fit. And I'm not saying everything's going to be perfect, but I'm like, if, well, first of all, if I don't get this, I'm going to be devastated because I don't know what else is going to be like so awesome the way this job is going to be. But number two, I have no other options. And I mean, that sounds dramatic. I could go work at Buc-ee's like I've said this whole time. But it's like so terrifying thinking that like this could fall through. And I'm like, I don't know what's gonna come from this. Like, I just need to have a job. It's really starting to freak me out. And if you could just pray for me and pray for like my sanity. I know everybody's really like excited for my next adventure and they're starting to get, I mean, they've probably been anxious since November, since I quit my job. So, and I'm just now starting to get kind of anxious about it. Um, uh, it's just like it, it's it's really real. So anyway, all that to say, with the whole third wheel segment, guys, dating has been the last thing on my mind. Guys have been not even a priority. Not at the bottom of my priority list. They don't exist. Like I haven't even said like, "Oh, that guy's cute," in probably 2 weeks. I have been so locked in on my birthday and now so locked in on like this job. I keep getting dreams that I like get the job and then I wake up jobless. Oh, I'm just so stressed out. And so yeah, guys have been the last thing on my mind. What's been awesome though is I feel like God has really given me, He's been so good to me. I have been so deep in my word and um have just been so locked in with that where I'm just like I do feel so content. Like yeah, I am distracted with other things, but at the same time like I don't know, I just feel like God has really just filled in the gaps of like what I used to feel as a single woman, feeling left out, feeling lonely, feeling like no one understands me. Like my two of my closest friends are single and they have been struggling with their singleness and as of right now, I'm not. And so it has, and I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but like it has helped me feel less like lonely. Like I can't feel I'm alone in this, like I'm the only one, I feel left out because two of my closest friends are also single and they are also feeling like some of the feelings I've felt in the past. So my and every year my friends come out for me and really like show up. They show up for me for my birthday and my more intimate house party birthday party is coming up on Saturday and that's going to fill my cup up. So, I don't know. Being surrounded by people who love me and frankly, it's all about me. Like why am I just don't have any reason to feel like my life is missing anything. So, there's no third wheel because there's not even two wheels. It's just me. And I'm rocking it. I'm on my little unicycle and I'm living my best life. So, yeah, media roundup. I have been consuming so much Real Housewives of the OC. I'm on season 10. I'm about to finish it. I watched all of the reunion. Now I'm watching the like Secrets Revealed episode. This season was crazy. The fact that like Brooks possibly like faked having cancer when there was a real person on this season who was like not a housewife, but she was like a side character. Leanne, uh Megan's husband's ex-wife, who literally had cancer and died. Like I I mean his motivation was probably these women hate me and Vicky and I are back together, so I'm gonna pretend to have cancer. That way they feel sorry for me. Well, it turns out to bite him in the butt because they figured out that he did not have cancer this whole time, or they're pretty sure. And his interview with Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live, when he's really grilling him about these questions, Brooks looks nervous. He's like gulping down water. He is like trying to seem cool and collected, but like doesn't follow through with anything he says he's gonna do. He's like, yeah, I'll reach out to Terry Dubrow. Yeah, I should have done this. Like, yeah, I'll do that. And like, he never does any of it. It's just disgusting. And I'm gonna Google whenever I'm done watching the full season. Like, I'm gonna Google what people know now because this was filmed in what, like 2015. Um, so yeah, it's been crazy, absolutely crazy. I still have not watched the new Fantastic Four, or I mean, the old Fantastic Four movies. maybe next week, once my birthday's completely over, maybe like I'll watch one movie a day and just like really crank them out. I need to, guys. The movie's coming out in July. I need to get on this so bad. Ironheart's coming out in a few weeks. I'm super excited about that. Um, music wise, I've just been listening to all the artists that are gonna be at Holy Smoke, which is the Christian rap festival that I'm going to. Like Tori Deshawn, I really like him. John Keith, maybe it's Alex G, maybe that's who it is. He just has like this deep voice. Aha Gazelle, obviously No Big Deal, Indie Tribe. Um, yeah, I mean, though I don't really switch up my music very often, so they're pretty much all I listen to. Um, books, I did last week. I did the spinning wheel. I'm still reading Dangerous Jesus. I haven't made any progress on that. But I did start City of Bones today. Okay, it's actually good. I'm only like 50 pages in, but I'm into it. I'm into it. So yeah. Well, it's been an awesome season. Thank you for sticking around for 10 episodes. And I will catch you in 4 weeks, which will be on, looks like July 5th. So, catch you July 5th and have a great June. I'll see you later. Bye.